Hello, good day everyone, and welcome to this week's Make It Snappy session. You are here with Yashin from Modern OneSolve, and the tool I'll be showcasing how to work with today is Inventor's mirror feature. So the mirror feature is a duplication tool that allows you to copy a feature very quickly, which then essentially allows you to save time by doing half the amount of work in half the amount of time. So let's get into it. How does the mirror tool work? Okay, so if you have a look, I do have a couple slots modeled on screen, and I'd like to copy those slots onto the posing face of this end of the box. So what do I require? Okay, firstly, I require a work plane or feature to copy about, which creates a plane of symmetry. In this case, I do not have a predefined work plane in place, so I'm going to create a user one by using the plane option very quickly, and that will be a mid plane between either face of the box. Okay, so once I've created my plane, it directly cuts my box in half once again, and I can use that as a tool or a reference to copy my slot features over. Okay, so once I've got the necessary elements in place, I can head over to my ribbon and start the mirror tool. Once the tool is active, the first thing it's going to ask me to do is select my features. So I can select my features individually, either A, by heading over to my model in the graphics window and selecting the initial slot as well as the patterned instances, and you'll notice that they do highlight blue, indicating they have been selected. The next input required is to define the reference, okay, the symmetrical reference that you will be copying these features over. In this case, I do have that work plane, the user defined one that was created, to copy those slots across. And I'm simply going to select OK, and you'll notice that we have our features on the other end of the box. Okay, next up is, let me just get this work plane out the way. Okay, so once that work plane is out the way, my next step is to get those slots, of course, onto the other end of the box itself. To do that, we can follow a similar process. However, I'm going to have a look at my origin work planes that exist in every part document that's created, and isolate one that I can use as a reference. So what's very important over here is when you are initially creating your components, create them symmetrically about your origin work planes. This gives you the tools to compute the mirror function a lot quicker, because you don't have to create all these additional work planes that may be needed to use the function. So I've got that XY plane toggled on just so you guys can see that it is there. So that is my symmetric reference to copy about. And I can simply start the mirror tool. Once that has been selected, similar procedure, I can select all the features individually that I'd like to copy across over that work plane. Once they have been selected, I can toggle my plane that I'd like to use as a reference to copy about, and you'll notice in a preview they do appear on the other end of the box, these slots that is, and I'm going to select OK, and there you go, we have half of the box pretty much complete. Now we just like to get it completely enclosed, and of course copy all the rest of the entities or features over mid plane. In this case, I'm going to use one of my origin work features again, and that will be the YZ plane. Just by toggling its visibility, we can then see it. Okay, so that is the midpoint reference that I'll use. Now for this example, there's quite a lot of features that we have to copy across. So we have extrusion 1 all the way down to a second mirror. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit longer to individually copy these items one at a time. So we are going to use the mirror tool once again by starting the function from our ribbon. And instead of using the generic mirror individual features, we're going to use the option to mirror the entire solid. When I select that option, what's going to occur over here is the entire solid feature will be selected. Its seams are highlighted yellow. This will include all the features, so the handle, the slots, as well as the base of the box itself. This means I don't have to waste so much time selecting individual features one at a time. So once I select that solid feature, all I have to do is simply define my mirror plane, okay, from the dialog box, which will be the YZ plane. And once that's selected, it does build in the preview, and I can select OK to complete that function. And there you go, we have our completely enclosed box that was created using the mirror tool. Hope you enjoyed this session. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for more content. Bye.